it going, guys? Right, today I'm going to show you my NES and Famicom collection. A couple of weeks ago I decided I was going to do this video, so managed to get pretty much all my NES and Famicom stuff into one room, and here it is. Right, so this is a quick overview of my PAL NES collection to start with. So we've got a couple of cheeky add-ons here. We've got the U-Force, which is a bit like a laptop Connect from 1987, where you furiously wave your hands over this sort of laptop screen and pretty much nothing happens. It's not too bad on games like sort of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, but yeah, not the most responsive unit in the world. It's kind of like, yeah, the laptop version of the Power Glove. And we've also got Konami's Laser Scope. I like this because it's just stupid. It's kind of a headset that you put on, and you've got this sort of red laser scope that goes over your eye, and you use that as the viewfinder for games like Duck Hunt or something, and then you shout fire at it to actually fire. It's probably a lot better to actually use the zapper than the laser scope. But anyway, a crazy add-on for the NES. Right, so let's have a look at some of the games then. So we're just going to go through these pretty quickly. So there's about 200 to get through, so it's going to take a little while. So one of my favourites, Turtles the arcade game, fantastic version on the NES. The original Turtles, Kickoff, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, Solstice, Gremlins 2, Tennis, Crackout, Disney's Adventures of the Magic Kingdom, Simon's Quest, Castlevania 2, Smash TV, Mario Brothers 3, WWF WrestleMania Challenge, Darkwing Duck, Silent Service, Kung Fu, awesome game, Defender of the Crown, a quirky title I do quite like, Mario's Missing, Gunsmoke, really like the artwork on that one, Pinbot, Salamander Life Force, another great shooter on the NES, Russian Attack, another one of my favourite series, Mega Man, so Mega Man 1, Mega Man 2, Mega Man 3 and Mega Man 4, Days of Thunder, horrible game, totally rad, Balloon Fight, Mario and Yoshi, Gumshoe, Monsters in My Pocket, A Boy and His Blob, or A Boy and His Big Pile of Jism that he plays with, Temco Rygar, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Paperboy, Bart vs. the World, Magic Mansion, Godzilla, Dragon Ninja, Hunt for Red October, McDonald Land, Rad Racer, another Turtles the arcade game, Hook, Ikari Warriors, Marble Madness, Captain Skyhawk, Quantum Fighter, Fexandu I think, Shadowgate, Rad Racer, Impossible Mission, Top Gun, Mac Rider, Bart vs. the Space Mutants, Double Dragon 2, Time Lord, Blades of Steel, good game, Top Gun, the second mission, Isolated Warrior, RoboCop Poo, Golf, the Battle of Olympus, North and South, great game on the NES, and F-15 Striker there, sorry I missed that, Life Force, Salamander, Excitebike, wicked game on the NES, Bayou Billy, Mario Brothers, Spider-Man, California Games, Festus Quest, great game, Mario 2, Airwolf, Mario and Duck Hunt, the craziest mix-up of video game licenses since RoboCop met Terminator. It's Battletoads and Double Dragon. Mental, but actually not a bad game. Proteus, fantastic conversion on the NES. Probotector, Tiger Heli, Double Dragon 2, Robo Warrior, Mario and Duck Hunt, French Asterix and French Smurfs, Solar Jetman, WWF Challenge, Marble Madness, another Disney's Magic Kingdom Adventure or something. It doesn't include a George Foreman grill, but it is George Foreman's KO Boxing. Bart vs. the World, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, fantastic game. Button Hammering Love, it is Track and Field 2, Kickoff, Kirby's Adventure, Double Dribble, DuckTales, Bubble Bobble, Bart vs. the World, Double Dragon, WWF Steel Cage Challenge, pretty much exactly the same as the others WWF game, but this time you're in a cage. Well worth about £60 back in the day. Track and Field 2 again, Donkey Kong, Goal, Operation Wolf, Kung Fu, Digger T Rock, Low G Man, Ninja Warrior, or Shadow Warrior, sorry, Joe and Mac, Caveman Ninja, Hogan's Alley, Gauntlet 2, Mario and Duck Hunt, Iron Sword, Snake Rattle and Roll, Tailspin, and Rainbow Island. Phew, got through all that lot. Sorry, that was a little bit epic, but yes, quite a few titles to get through. Right, so let's move along then to the American section. So these are a few of the games I picked up when I was in America. So we've got Super Pitfall, High Speed Pinball, Road Blasters, Yoshi's Cookie, Tecmo World Wrestling, Dig Dug 2, Target Renegade, Bart vs. the Space Mutants, Q*bert, Jaws, the American version of Turtles 2, the arcade game. I have got Turtles 3 somewhere, I can't seem to find it at the minute. Ghostbusters, DuckTales, Karate Kid. Now this game, you play the first level and it's a piece of piss. Then from there on in, this game slaps you around the face Miyagi style, and it is absolutely solid. Crazy game. What have we got here? We've got Twin Cobra, RoboCop 3, Tag Team Wrestling Muscles, Marble Madness, Vegas Dream, Nightmare on Elm Street. This is a 4-player title for the NES, so I've got my my 4 score, so I'm ready to go on that one. Can have a go at that in the next couple of weeks, definitely. Metroid, Metal Gear, RoboCop, then an American version of Mario, Duck Hunt, and you also get Track Meet as well in there, which is pretty cool. Super Off-Road Racer, Jackal, POW, Prisoners of War, RC Pro-Am, fantastic game on the NES, Mighty Bomb Jack, Castlevania, Where's Waldo, and the probably truly terrible Friday the 13th, but it was only $3, so what the hell. And then also we've got my American NES 101 top loader, or NES AV, the toaster. Really cool little system, love that system. Right, then moving over to the other side of the pond, it's Japan. So, a few controllers here. So we've got the iconic original NES controller there, and then we've got the NES 101, or the AV, dog bone controller. And we've also got a Hudson additional Famicom pad, and then also got a ASCIIware left-handed. Just play with one hand. It's kind of pretty hard to play, to be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of this, and I am left-handed, but it's pretty cool anyway. It kind of came along with a few of the bits and bobs I was getting from Japan, so the guy kind of threw it in. So what the hell. Right, so some of the games I've got for my in my Famicom collection. There's just some random odds and sods of Japan here. So we've got, there is like a Dragon Ball game there. Schwarzenegger Predator, a horrible game. Kung Fu there. We've got the original Bomberman. We've got a Rainbow Island there. 3D Rad Racer. Got a couple of Dragon Quests in here as well. Star Wars, Galaxian, really cool version on the NES. A little cutesy version of Splatterhouse by Namco, original Mario Brothers. And we've got Crisis Force as well. This is a really cool shoot 'em up on the NES. Great sort of layered scrolling. It looks absolutely fantastic for the NES. Came out one of the last games that was ever released for the system. But yeah, if you ever see this game out and about, well worth playing or downloading or emulating. So it's quite pricey these days. Probably going to cost about 50 quid to get hold of a copy, but cool nonetheless. Got Goonies 2 there. Then a few of the disc system games. We've got Poppin' Twinbee, Metroid, 3D Hot Rally with Mario and Luigi. Then a few of the Famicom games I've got. So these are just sort of multi-carts. There's a 4-in-1 there, a 2001 with about 4 games on it, multiplied by about 500 times. There's about a 4-in-1 there with the classic Home Alone. A 2-in-1, this is one of my favourites. It's got Chip and Dale here. It's like Chip and Dale 4 or something. If you see, it's got the mouse from American Tail there with a gun on the front of it, and it's got a bear in the background with hand grenades. You kind of play Commando on the NES, I think it was, but it's sort of spliced with Chip and Dale with guns and stuff over the top of it. Quite hilarious to play. And I've got a 64-in-1. This actually does have 64 different games on it, and they're all pretty good games, so that is actually a really cool cartridge. Also an 8-in-1 as well. Then some of the systems I've got the Media Little Master, which is a Famicom sort of SNES rip-off, but a pretty cool little system. I really like that because of its sort of SNES looks. Then we've got the Sharp Twin Famicom. This system was released by Sharp, licensed by Nintendo. So at the front here we've got the actual disc system games. So these were just little floppy disk games, single-sided, so after a while in the game you did have to sort of change the actual games over to the other side to play. It's got the wired pads on the side there, and again the cartridge slot just on the top there. Cool system though, I really like that because of the built-in disk drive. Then I've also got the again the Japanese Famicom NES 101 or the NES AV Toaster Edition. This version, as you can see at the top there, is actually flat compared to the American version that's sort of domed on top. By that, exactly the sort of same. Cool little system, definitely. And then fresh from Russia, it is the Dendy. Now this is a Famiclone system that was released in Russia, and this was their biggest selling console over there. Again, as like an original NES or a Master System would cost pretty much the price of a house, I'm sure, over there, they decided to release the Dendy, which played all of these sort of Famiclone multi-games instead. So I had this one imported from Russia, and said it's all sealed up, never actually been used. So yeah, one day I will actually finally get it out of the wrapper. Then moving up to the top here, we've got the Famiclone, not Famiclone, the Famicom 3D system. So yeah, the system itself was actually 3D back in 1987. So I said not a lot of people have played the 3D version of the Famicom. A lot of people have played the Master System, but they didn't actually know that the NES really was 3D. It's a cool system. I said I really like it. I prefer this to the Master System. The glasses are a lot better. You know, the build quality is a lot better. You get kind of like a headband that goes around rather than the stupid glasses arms that just snap off on the Master System versions. So if you ever see these out and about, they're well worth picking up. They can be quite pricey. Could be about sort of £80–100. So it could be about $150-ish. But they are cool. I said there's some good games out for it. I said there's the Rad Racer in 3D is really cool, and I said the 3D Hot Rally again is a really cool driving game in 3D. 3D effect as well is pretty kick-ass. But you do need additional joy pads to play it. So you will need a pad, sort of like this Hudson soft pad, to actually play these systems. So you need to sort of plug those into their little box on the side. But by that, awesome systems. Right, moving on then to the actual NES consoles. I've got three different versions here. We've got the original Nintendo Entertainment System that was released, and also we've got the Mattel version as well. So back when the NES was first released, Mattel helped out with the distribution, and after a while Nintendo didn't need Mattel anymore, so they fobbed them off, and they then released in Europe the NES, or yeah, Nintendo Entertainment System NES version as well. So that was the latest sort of version of the three. Now I've had all these modded, so they're all multi-region as well now, which is pretty cool. So that is about it. That is my my fairly epic NES and Famicom collection now. So as I said, we're up to about sort of 200 games. And I'm well happy with it now. So it said it's one of my favourite systems to collect for. I love collecting the cartridges more than anything else. I love the artwork, and I just like the system itself. It was just dead simple and easy to play. Alright guys, so thanks for watching, and I'll hopefully catch you soon with some more reviews. Alright, take it easy.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.